If you apologize one more time for talking too loud, eating the last cookie, or just walking into a room, I swear, I'm going to Venmo you $1 for every time I wanted to tell you to boss up. Stop shrinking. You're not wallpaper. You've got a right to everything that you do. Here's the truth. Every time you apologize, you are teaching the world that you don't deserve. You don't deserve to exist. You don't deserve to be there. You don't deserve to be breathing the same air as they are. You're teaching the world how you expect to be treated. Stop it. Today, I want to show you how to stand tall, how you can learn the confidence internally that you need to quit apologizing and to show up like you own the room, because you do. In your mind, you always own the room. You want to know the fastest way women lose power? It's 2 words. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter if you're in a meeting, if you've picked up your child late for whatever, if you feel the need to apologize for. It does not necessarily mean that your apology is necessary. Today, let's talk about how you can change your words to still express that you appreciate somebody waiting for your attention, somebody giving you the floor. You don't have to say, I'm sorry, but say, thank you for waiting on me. Don't apologize for being late. Don't apologize because you have a contrary opinion. Own it and thank them for giving you the space to express. Women, we basically have been socialized, trained, let's call it trained, to shrink, to stand back, to allow somebody else to go first. Oh, no, I defer to you. Whether you're a man, an authority figure, an older sibling, it doesn't matter. We have been taught the polite thing to do is to let others speak first, to let them have their desires before your own. Put your family, your children, your husband, your pets, your parents before your own needs, wants, and desires. We got to stop this. You deserve everything you want. When we finally do speak up and request something or admit that we know, what's the first thing we do? Sorry. Thank you so much for picking me up from work. Car's broke. Sorry. Why are you apologizing for your car being broke? Sorry, I can't cook that casserole for the church function or for the retirement party. Why are you sorry? I appreciate being asked, but I'm not able to attend. Much more confident, much more self-aware, much more appropriate, instead of diminishing yourself, making yourself smaller, giving somebody else the power over you. We have to stop this. We have to flip the script. Every time you feel compelled to say, I'm sorry, pause. Give it a minute. What other words can you use? Let's rushing into daycare right under the wire to pick the kids up before there's an extra charge. Oh, I'm so sorry. The traffic. No. Thank you guys for taking such great care of my kids. I am here as quick as I can get here. I very much appreciate y'all. How are the little ones? Another example. Sorry, no, I can't come to that function, etc., etc. No, man, that sounds like a wonderful time. I really wish I could be there, but I have to go to my son's baseball game. I need to get to the nursing home and visit my mother. You don't have to give a reason. You can just say no and thank you for the opportunity and move on. So let's practice taking up space. Instead of, I'm so sorry. Sit tall, stand tall, shoulders back. Thank you. That sounds like a wonderful event. I am not going to be able to attend. Thank you. I very much appreciate the fact that you waited those extra 2 minutes for me to arrive. I very much appreciate the invitation. I will not be able to be your keynote speaker for the Nobel Peace Prize this year. An unapologetic presence, it's not arrogance. It's not. You're not putting on airs. You're not thinking too much of yourself. You're comfortable in your skin. You know you would if you could, or if you chose to. You don't have to say sorry and then give them a reason. Just own it. I am unable to. I will not be attending. I must regretfully decline. There are as many ways to say no or to thank somebody than there are to say I'm sorry. Let's all look up an thesaurus. Find out what some of these words and phrases are. Now, if nothing else has grabbed you, let this do it. You are the example of how a woman behaves to many people. Let's start with the kids. It doesn't matter if it's a daughter, a son, a niece, or a nephew. They look to you and they model themselves after your behavior. Do you want your daughter going to everything she's late to or forgot this, etc., just grotesquely apologizing, just vomiting it out there because she watched you do it? Do you want your sons or your nephews to look to you and model the woman they think they're supposed to be with after your behavior? Do you want to see them with a shrinking violet? With a socially small? No, we want better. We want strong women for our men, for our children, for our boys. We want our girls to grow up to be strong, independent women. We want them to be better than what we were trained to be, or the examples that were set for us. It starts with you today. If this is resonating with you, or maybe you know somebody in your life who needs to hear this, share the video with them. Like, subscribe. I have this content regularly. I post at least twice a week on my long form videos, and shorts 5 out of 7 days a week, sometimes more if I'm feeling froggy. But you guys make sure you like, you subscribe, leave me comments. Do you find that you are guilty of apologizing when no apology is necessary? You ever stop to think, why do you do that? Was it the example set to you by your mother or your grandmother or whatever female figures were in your life? It's worth looking into. It helps with that personal growth journey that we're all on. So let's talk about some actions we can do. I challenge you today, you're going to have another situation more than likely where you're going to feel compelled to apologize. Stop. Give it a moment. What are you apologizing for? Is it really worth being sorry? Is it something you're responsible for? Now, see, there is a difference between I'm sorry, I was responsible and I screwed up, to I'm sorry just because it's the socially acceptable thing that you trained to say. So, the car broke down. I'm late. Sorry. What are you sorry for? You had no control over the car breaking down. Did you try to call to say you're going to be late? Very possibly. So today, I challenge you. Pause the next time I'm sorry comes out of your mouth, or it wants to come out of your mouth. Give it some thought. Choose something different. See how it makes you feel. See what the reaction is from that individual. I'm going to have down in the description some prompted journals to help us all on this journey. There'll be a couple of them down there. Again, if this message isn't meant for you, send it to somebody in your life, because we all know someone of any age who could use this video. All right. I will see y'all ever so soon.